Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We just went down into the Shadowfell, where Shadowheart had to make a decision whether to kill the Song... Song... How has it escaped my brain? Night Song. There we go. Whether to kill the Night Song or let her free. And with some convincing from us, she agreed to let the Night Song go. So now she's turned from Shar, and the Night Song is free and going to help us fight Ketheric. At the end of the last episode, Shadowheart brought up a question, or I guess the question was brought up, where are her powers coming from now? Because I assume she is still a cleric. And she is. Where did it used to say that she was a cleric of Shar? I'm sure that was on her character sheet at some point. Some place. Deity Selûne. Hello. That's just straight on her character sheet now. That her deity is Selûne. So there's not even a question of she needs to find a new god or figure out where her loyalties are anymore. It is just Cleric of Selûne. It is already completely flipped from Shar to Selûne. That is cool. I'm thinking that's more of a character sheet thing, and Shadowheart herself has not fully come to terms with that.
Let's move.
But I guess that's something we'll have to figure out later. So yeah, we ended the episode, and I was talking that I wanted to go to Last Light before we just rush down here for the fight, to see if anyone wants to talk about anything. And I still think that's a good idea.
What's happening out there? Who was that streaking across the sky?
Oh. We just go straight to a cutscene. Her name is Night Song, an immortal Ketheric had trapped within the Shadowfell. Whoever she is, she's got a serious bone to pick with Ketheric. Yeah, her name is Night Song, an immortal Ketheric had trapped within the Shadowfell.
An immortal? But it couldn't possibly be. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What matters is you have him in a corner. Jaheira and every fighting body in this place have gone to Moonrise Towers to face Ketheric down. She's waiting for you there. End this. Now. We're all counting on you.
So when all the rest of them left, apparently, why did you choose to remain behind, Isabel? I mean, I can understand if you don't want to face your father. Also, why are you half dead?
I should speak up.
Moon Maiden, protect and guide you.
Moving ahead.
Huh. Is there anyone else around here? Yeah, we've got a few people. There's a Harper here, so they're not all gone.
Glad you're safe.
I'm just gonna do some basic rounds.
Light, right? I knew it. This is the end for Ketheric. Stock up while you can.
Oh, what a business person. Sure, what do you got? No healing potions. It's a shame. I would have taken them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
We didn't actually do any business.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Glad to see you again. I was afraid you'd get swallowed up by the shadows. Instead, you found us some cavalry. Very well done.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was you who walked through that door. Thank you.
Whoever or whatever is causing that light is on our side. I have no doubt.
So yeah, there's not a lot that these people have to say, but it's fun getting just these slight phrases from everyone of gratitude.
Much to be desired, but it will suffice for now.
Whatever that light is, the Harpers and the Flaming Fists can deal with it. We'll follow once it's safe.
Are you serious? You're not going to join the fight? Wilburn is a terrible person.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Marcus, you could do better for friends. Nothing. Alright, rolling.
You're still here. Thought you'd be halfway to Moonrise and leading the Harper's charge on the tower. Go on. The day needs saving.
Why are you not there? Like, with how much he's always talking about how awesome of a wizard he is, you would think he would have joined the fight. I'm guessing Art is still too out of it, and that's fine.
Any word on Thaniel? Is he alright? Is he safe?
He's at my camp right now. He's going to be fine. I think so. Yes, now promise to stop talking about him. He's in my camp now. He's going to be fine.
He is? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I haven't been able to sleep, knowing he was trapped in that wretched place. Thank you for saving him when I couldn't. I can rest now. Finally.
So Thaniel was being kept in the Shadowfell. With the Shadow Curse updated. Returning Oliver and Thaniel's not enough. Yeah, we already knew that. So there's probably one of these that we've already finished. Yeah. But Thaniel was kept in the Shadowfell, but now that we've been to the Shadowfell, I'm sort of confused about where he would have been there. Because Halsin entered the Shadowfell to retrieve him. And looking at what that looked like, it's kind of weird to think that... yeah, that he would have been in there. Chance of finding a cure seems to be diminishing as we continue our journey, but we must press on. It's clear the parasites are coming from Moonrise Towers, infiltrate the tower. Finding the source of the evil may be our only chance to find a cure. Yeah, but that... we've basically been throughout the entire towers. And I didn't see any cure. Found the Night Song. It isn't an artifact. It's a living, breathing woman who has been caged in the Shadowfell. What does the wizard in Baldur's Gate want with her? Oh, that's true. Roland's, I guess, master, person he's planning to apprentice to, had sent Halsin, well, I guess had sent the adventurers that Halsin joined to find Night Song and bring it to him. Completely forgotten about that. And yes, Daughter of Darkness, what is the latest with you? Shar has punished Shadowheart by stripping her of all favors and exiling her from the church. Now all Sharans will view Shadowheart as a pariah and an enemy. All she can do now is seek out the Council of Night Song, or Dame Aelin, as she is known, and see what answers she can provide. I don't know if it told us her name as Dame Aelin. We just saw it on the artifact, the glaive that she gave to Shadowheart, like in the text on it. Well, that seemed to be most people. There might be some people upstairs or whatever. Let's see if Dammon has anything. If he's still around. Granted, we don't have Karlach with us. And perhaps at some point I should get her back into the party. Or Lae'zel.
Did you see it? The path of light. That's good, right? Means we might make it out of here alive.
Yeah. You have anything of note? Probably not. Some basic +1, +2 equipment. Alright, nope. Nothing calling out to me.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Of course. Alright, with that out of the way. So it doesn't look like the curse is fully gone, because we can clearly see a divide between the light and the dark. But when we saw the cutscene of her flying by, the Night Song, it definitely looked like she was lessening the curse at least. I don't know why I'm choosing to walk there rather than teleporting. But for whatever reason, I seem to be choosing that option. the best entrance? Probably this one. Going through the toll house. Which is the one down here. That's the main bridge. I'm hoping we run into people on their way to the fight, but it wouldn't surprise me if they're all just hanging out by the towers. Okay, infiltrate Moonrise Towers is now changed to the main mission of assault Moonrise Towers, so we've finished with the idea of infiltration and now are focusing on just a straight assault, it sounds. Makes sense. And yeah, it seems we didn't run into anyone on the way. Yeah, and there's all the people we killed. Let's hold back. I was going to go to camp, and then I've still been thinking about potentially sleeping beforehand. I did do a quick Google just to see if there was any consequences for sleeping after freeing the Night Song, and the answer seems to be no. So I could do it, and given how tough we suspect Ketheric is, going in somewhat injured and low on spells really does feel like a bad idea. So let's go to camp and talk to everyone first, and then we'll decide about sleeping, but I think I might actually do it, even though it feels a little weird. Apparently there's no consequences.
Shadowheart suffers. You might be surprised, but it pains me to see. Now, what would you ask of me?
Why does that pain you? I didn't think you would care.
Shah has discarded young Shadowheart like a broken toy. The gods are ever fickle.
That's true.
Ketheric's soul still nourishes the shadows. Destroy him, so the land may heal, so that I may heal.
Okay. That's the plan. Pretty soon.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until Shah took vengeance. For the Lady of Loss, she does not like losing.
It's a fair statement.
Poor Shadowheart. The gods are nothing if not vindictive in their vengeance.
Yeah, and he would know. He's going through all this to earn Mistra's favor back, where she's told him he has to just kill himself in the right way in order to earn her favor. But if he doesn't, then she's just casting him aside. Doesn't matter how close they used to be.
You wanted something?
We've already said that. Let's see what these matters to discuss are.
I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Okay. Then I certainly won't push it.
I hate seeing Shadowheart suffer like this. All for doing the right thing. It's up to us to look after her now. If she needs a rest, we carry her. If she needs a hand, she has ours. If she needs ears, we've got 4 between us. Whatever she needs.
Yep. Karlach's a good person.
Shah called Shadowheart nothing. But I know better than that. She is something. She is worthy. She is strong. She is Shadowheart. Nothing can take the her from her. Not even a goddess.
Yeah, Shar would have wanted to take away everything that makes Shadowheart herself. So, by turning on Shar, she actually got to keep being herself. And yeah, let's camp. Just, it seems the smart thing to do. Anyone have anything to say? I would have assumed if anyone it'd be Shadowheart. She does not have dialogue. So, actually is Halcyon around? I guess I should probably also save in case. Oh, right. And Withers. And Arabella.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
I am good, Withers, thank you. Arabella, anything for you?
I guess I can take care of myself. I mean, I've gotten this far.
Wonder how she feels standing around next to Withers. Every time Withers, you know, brings one of us back to life. Which has happened, I think, a couple of times since she's been here. And he's willing to just bring us back for 200 gold each time. And yet she's just like, what about my parents? But no, Withers can't bring them back. They're not important enough. Is Halcyon around? He is. Couldn't remember if he'd come back to our camp or not.
Shar's ire has shaken Shadowheart. And yet she goes on. There is untold strength there, I feel.
I think we've asked all of these. And yeah, Shadowheart is stronger than I think even she knows. And now time to rest. Again, they're going for the 81 rather than the 80. I don't care enough. It's fine. I've got lots of food. I just wish it was smarter about choosing what food to spend. Okay, I'm going to take a quick pause to have Gale cast Longstride on all of us. And then we will get back out there. See you guys in a moment. Alright, we are back fully rested and ready to go. And there shouldn't be any consequences for us taking that brief break before going into fight.
Taking on a tower with no siege engines. Wonderful.
Come on, you've got our party, and we're really powerful. You're level 7, that's impressive. It is a good comment, though. Although, we passed a bunch of catapults and whatnot back there by the river. Surely they could have dragged them over to here to help. We'll just talk to Jaheira. Some of these others might have minor things to say.
I have something to ask.
But she's definitely the one in the lead.
Unshackled from shadows, she will rise in moonlit glory and carve a path of brightness to the accursed one's second death. So saith the wise Alondo. That beacon of angelic wrath has taken the fight to Ketheric on the rooftop, and the first line of defense are dead. But storming the tower won't be easy, and if we wait too long, Ketheric will gather his strength and retaliate. For now, though, he's on the back foot for the first time since he returned from the grave. This is it. The spearhead moment. You brought us this far. So how shall we proceed?
I mean, I don't think there's anyone left alive. I kind of killed them all. I mean, maybe some new enemies have moved in. We move in and secure the ground floor first, cut off all exits. Wise call. You're the High Harper, you tell me. Do what you will, just don't get in my way. I mean, securing the ground floor and then moving up makes the most sense to me. But she's been alive a lot longer and has led a lot more campaigns. So I am going to at least turn it over to her and see what she thinks. You're the High Harper, you tell me.
If you're hunting one target among many, the key is to isolate and corner it. My Harpers and I will be the noose that closes in around Ketheric, and as it tightens, you'll go in for the kill. Floric left some of her flaming fist. They'll scout the prisons and the barracks below to ensure we're not taken by surprise. Say the word, and we're off.
Again, prisons are empty. Actually, I'd rather you join my party. Interesting. I mean, I do want to collect all the party members I can. I don't think, at least I'm hoping this isn't the only time she can join, because right now is not the time for her to join. I don't know anything about her, character capabilities. We don't have equipment necessarily ready for her. So she's probably not as well placed as the rest of my current party for this fight. So hopefully if she's a party member, she can join later. Let's do this.
At the ready, Harpers! In this light, there will be victory. In this light, we will avenge the fallen! The time has come. Ketheric will taste of death at last. Taste of your flesh, Ketheric. So settles century-old scorn.
Okay. I guess we head in now. Why did Minthara just take a bunch of radiant damage? Well, bunch. 2. Why what? Oh, is someone doing holy fire that's penalizing her because of nearness? That's weird. Oh, something flashing. Oh, this battle is too big. Okay, druid. So we've got, at least that we can see right now, level 8 acolyte and a level 4 acolyte. Saw a flash over there. We saw another flash in there. Oh, hello, you're up here. Well, you're kind of tedious being that high up. Alright, Astarion, cunning dash for me. See what you can do to this guy. We'll have to turn off dual wielding at the start of your turn. Wait. Right, we dashed and then double strike. Yep. I was like, where's his third attack? We had to dash. I'm caught up.
On your command.
Minthara, probably the same thing. Don't really want you to take a bunch of damage.
As you wish.
So jump from there. Still alive. Probably try and do the same sort of jump idea, if possible. She does have a reach weapon, So if I can get her just behind Minthara. Like there. She can probably attack with her glaive. 55 is not awesome. So you can't attack that one. 65 here. That'll be 2 to 16. This would be 6 to 18. This is better. 55 is not good. We'll go for the 65, just to be a little bit safer. Perfect. You are actually still within attack range, so he must have a reach weapon as well. Yeah, he's got a halberd, it looks like. Well, didn't plan on that.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Alright, what can I do with you? I mean, we could kill him almost certainly with a firebolt. Yeah, 70% is not as likely as I was hoping. But I would also like you to work on taking out this guy. But taking out the high level one is probably more important than taking out the level 4. So yeah, take him out. That's that problem down. Oh, new enemy just joined. You. Another level 4. Okay. I'm not terribly worried about level 4s.
At the ready.
Sure, charm. Why not? Not that I think they even could have attacked a second time. Hello? Man, this battle is just too large.
Can't believe you'd betray the outside.
Oh. Well, that's nifty.
Over here.
Let's turn that off, as always. Okay. I was expecting that to take a bit longer. Huh. Okay.
Can't stay idle.
Huh. Let's have
finish this.
Them attack first, actually. I keep scrolling in, and that's not what I need. So I want Varric to be the one to do the finishing attack, because he gets the ability to take out people that are injured. Critical miss.
Your command.
Alright, so be it. Again, scrolling is not what I want. 95, there we go. Let's get a solid hit there. Crit. Definitely good. Okay, we don't need Varric to finish him off.
None escape to warn the army. Not until we've put Ketheric down.
No traps, please.
Nothing of note.
What path lies before me?
Okay, looks like they've moved into here and then stopped. Anything further you want to say?
As long as we hold this floor, the tower is ours. I'll stay here. Ensure no one comes up or down without a scimitar welcome. You're close now. A final audience with Ketheric Thorm awaits.
I detect a hint of envy. Perhaps you'd like to be there for the finale. I mean, yeah, I don't want her in our current team, but if she wants to come up and help fight, I'm totally down with that.
Keen eye. I suppose I could be persuaded.
And consider yourself persuaded. One second thought is rather vital that this floor remains secure. Surely all of her people can keep this floor secure from no one. Then consider yourself persuaded.
Fair enough. The time has come. Ketheric will taste of death at last.
Okay, so she's joined as a side party member, like we had with Minthara at that one point. Or every time we summon Scratch. Well, that's cool. That's a good way to handle letting her be there without removing any of my allies. Because it is fitting for her to be there. Let's see if there are enemies that have appeared on this floor. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we just had 3 weak acolytes that had come into the tower to make up for the fact that we had slaughtered everyone in the tower.
You. What have you done? What have you done to me?
I mean, kind of you did it to yourself. We just set an innocent person free. The fact that you tied your life force to her being captured is kind of on you. You're mortal again, Thorm. I've come to finish you. Not bad. You did this to yourself. Not bad, but okay. You were feeding off Night Song for a century, no longer. Yep. Surrender now and I'll consider letting you live. Not a chance. Melodia wanted more for you than this, Ketheric. Stop and you may redeem yourself. I mean, I don't think there's any circumstance where we're going to trust him at this point. And I doubt he would be willing to, you know, turn from his current path. But it does seem like a decent thing to call out, like, hey, we know what's going on between you and Melodia. We know what's going on between him, Selûne, Shar, and the Absolute. Can you think of a reason that it's justifiable to let you live? My guess is no. DC 10's not bad, though. Not another DC 30.
There is no redemption, can't you see? It is too late. If Melodia could see all I've done, she'd know. She'd know her husband died long ago with Isabel. Unlike Isabel, he could not be brought back.
Huh. At least he seems to recognize the terrible things he's done. He's not willing to just be like, it's for the greater good. Everything I've done is for the betterment of mankind or whatever. He recognizes he's done terrible things. He just thinks he's too far on the path. See, run, Ketheric, it isn't too late for you. It probably is. Melodia is waiting for you in the afterlife. Return to Selûne and your souls will be reunited. Maybe, if he could honestly and truthfully return to Selûne to the point that Selûne would welcome him in the afterlife. I don't know if he can pull that off, though. Or so you'll continue this spectacle of violence to what end? None of these is, I condemn you. Which is an interesting take, where it's not an immediate, you're hopeless. Usually there's an option of, you know, attack or you deserve death, attack, or something to that effect. These are all just conversation. Melodia is waiting for you in the afterlife. Return to Selûne and your souls will be reunited.
I wish it could be so. I do. But the Moon Maiden did not intervene when my life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. Everything. We are copper pieces in their belts. Tokens to be traded for scraps. You have beaten me, true soul. But the gods beat me first.
It's interesting they're trying to make him a sympathetic villain. Where they gave him enough depth to show why he went down the path he went, rather than just being your generic, you know, mustache twirling evil bad guy who's evil just for the fun of being evil. I can help you, Ketheric, if you let me. It isn't too late, Ketheric. Your story doesn't end here. Come quietly and you'll be spared. Seeing one's enemies cowed never gets old. Do we try to redeem him? It seems... I didn't think that first persuasion would lead to us trying to just dialogue our way out of this. I thought we would try and persuade him, he would say no, and then we'd fight. But now that he's just, you know, kneeling on the ground saying he's beaten, it's like, maybe this doesn't end in a fight. Which is really odd. And he's mortal now, so it's not like we need to be super worried about him in the long run. Like, if he betrays us, he can be killed. We can throw him in prison, whatever. So do we try to redeem him? I mean, I kind of think so. It's not the direction I expected, but we've kind of tried to help redeem Shadowheart and Lae'zel and Minthara. So it seems fitting with us that we would, seeing this situation, at least try. But I'm hoping there's an, you know, a bit of caution. You know, we'll trust you, but also keep an eye on you. If you do something wrong, we're going to take harsh action. But I can help you, Ketheric, if you let me. Shadowheart approves. Nice. Well, maybe not.
Rise, you dog. Retribution has come, and her sword is my sword.
It's very interesting. Wait, Ketheric is surrendered. Saying that to someone who has been imprisoned and essentially tortured, had her life leeched for a century, is a really bold statement, because I don't know that she's going to be willing to agree. Even if he wants to repent, wants to make restitution in some manner, which we don't know that he would ever reach that point, I don't think she's going to care in her current anger. I don't think at this moment I will say, and mine, just her sword is my sword and mine, doesn't feel fitting after this conversation. We could just stand back and watch. Just watch it play out as her attacking Ketheric. I think I'm going to try the Ketheric is surrendered and see where that goes. Wait, Ketheric is surrendered.
Ketheric Thorm would sooner die than lay down his rank cause. Isn't that right, General?
I was a fool to hesitate. Power like mine cannot be hidden, cannot be cowed. But power like mine has a price. A price I am destined to pay. You have one last chance to bow. Once it's gone, I'll have no choice but to destroy you both. Do you hear? Bow!
Well, that's not sounding like a seeking forgiveness.
The prism. You've had it all this time, you worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have. The gods fight at our side!
Okay. We gave him his chance. We gave him every possible opportunity, and it seemed like he was willing for a bit. But he would only take it so far, and that sudden shift of he must pay the price of his power, and so we all have to bow. Yeah, no. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know his story. Like, where's his power coming from? Is it still Shar? Is it the Absolute? He's still a 218 health, level 11, AC 22 enemy with pretty good stats all around. +6 bonus to saving throws. Dude. So that means his saving throws, like strength saving throw, is a +11. Charisma is a +16. +16. Hello? +6 from charisma, +4 from proficiency, +1 from aura protection, which is 11, and then +5 from something else. Like, the math doesn't even add up there. He's got a free +5. This one, yeah, he's got a +5 on all of them that is not specifying. Fantastic. Paladin and nearby fiends and undead deal an additional 6 bludgeoning damage to damage dealt with melee weapons. Awesome. +1 bonus to spell save DCs and attack rolls. +1 to AC. Extra attack. Improved Divine Smite. Okay. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. That's convenient. When activated, you can't be moved against your will by any spell or action. But you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. That'll be good if he activates that. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone, unless they succeed a dexterity saving throw. And that's probably based on his character DC, which is going to be way too high. Alright. There's a lot of bad news regarding you. Just all around. Do we have Astarion just work on taking out all of the skeletons? Maybe. They're overall fairly weak.
Make it hurt.
We can't easily get up to Ketheric. You can't quite get that far. So we'll give you a dash.
Outmaneuver them.
Move you here and get an attack. I could silence on it because I think they're casters. And that will be your turn. Minthara. Probably a similar idea of try and take out the Necromites. Because you can't get to him. And I really don't want anyone to get hit by that shield bash. Because knocking prone is not good. That was a solid hit. Unfortunately, she took a solid hit back because they all have armor Agathis on them. That didn't do tons of damage. Okay, Ketheric, what are you going to do? Incubate death. What is that? Spawn a skeletal involucre. Well, I don't know that word. After 1 minute, it explodes, dealing a bunch of damage and birthing a necromite. 1 minute. 1 turn. I thought it said 1 minute. You can do that as a bonus action. Hopefully not all the time. If we kill it, does that stop it from incubating, as it were? All you have is... Hang on. So you've just got your 2 swords. Melee caster. You can attack using your spellcaster attack modifier. So rather than attacking with strength or dex, she's got a, I don't know, plus something to the attack roll. You can wild shape into badger, spider, wolf, or cat. I thought she wild shaped into a panther earlier. Oh, there we go. Wild shaped panther. Call lightning is always fun. Because you cast it once and then you can keep it going for 10 turns. Ice Storm, also fun. Cure Wounds. Okay, so she's got some healing. Lesser Restoration, Thorn Whip, Entangle. Alright. Doesn't have a ton of options. She could attack it. Does it explode on death or something? Not that it shows. That is really cool looking. An egg-like shell of spiny bones and rotting feathers. Necromantic energy oozes from within. Yeah. Super cool. 5 to 10 damage. We'd have to hit her, or hit it twice. Have any hope of killing it. You just don't do a ton of damage. Panther can go invisible. And then first attack deals an additional d8 of damage. That's cool. 45 hit points as opposed to your normal 67. Does Ketheric have any weaknesses to Radiant? He doesn't. A 30% chance. Yeah. Not terribly useful. Yeah, I'm going to have you take this down. Okay. You left it at 1 hit point. Because of course you did.
Blades bared.
My faith will protect me.
Alright, Shadowheart. What do we do with you? 35%. Yeah. I mean, you could do the butterflies. It's a thing. His defense are just so crazy. If we got him, you know, locked in melee with someone, then maybe putting Guardian of Faith on that combat would be pretty good. But Various 40% chance to hit. It's just not filling me with a ton of confidence. Do we boost you, maybe? We could do another Bless. Because Bless is always fun. So we could bless the ASMR. Astarion for sure. We'll break concentration on guidance. I don't care about that. Then I guess we can't give it to Minthara and Astarion because they're at very far edges. So we give the other one to Varric. Except Bless doesn't help. It only helps real attack rolls, not spell attack rolls. That was with the staff that we got the spell attack roll. The Bless. I can have her boost herself. I don't think Bless is a bad idea. Would have been nice to get Minthara in it, but I don't think it's critical. Hopefully none of them hits her and immediately breaks concentration. I don't care about Reach from Beyond. 2d4 plus 3 is nothing. I'll save my spell slots. Alright. What to do about that one hit point? Because we could, you know, Magic Missile, deal with it. And then send 2 more Magic Missiles at Ketheric. Feels kinda lame. I think I want to do Haste. As usual. Do we give Haste to Aelin? Child of the Moon Maiden, blessed with the fervor of a goddess, Nightsong cannot be permanently killed. When unconscious, the start of her next turn. The start of her turn, she recovers 1 hit point. Yeah, so that's how Ketheric was able to stay alive. She literally cannot be killed. Extra attack, opportunity attacks. So I could boost her with haste, as opposed to my usual boosting Minthara. I'm not certain it's the right call, but it is a decent call. I do like haste on Varric himself, just to get more spell casting. I guess Minthara can cast haste on herself. She has that ability. What's our chance to hit you? 40%. It's so bad. Alright, well, let's step back, because I make no guarantees that won't explode. Send a Scorching Ray at it, which will give us a lightning charge, which will increase our accuracy when we attack Ketheric. We actually hit him with both. How about that? I think also just running away makes a good deal of sense, because we don't want to drop our haste. Alright, you have haste on you. Make good use of it, please. Oh, don't keep missing. There you go. And knocked prone. Reach from Beyond. I'm not going to waste counter spells on that. Reach from Beyond. Not going to waste counter spells. I don't think they are capable of doing another attack, so don't waste your reactions. Astarion, if you came over here, 80%. Now that's what I like to see, and he's already used up his reaction. You'll take the attack of opportunity, which I'm not thrilled by. But yes. Do we Sonic Overload? He doesn't have any resistances to Psychic. So I think so. We sadly lose out on... Actually, let's get away from the Necromite and then decide. I think it's fine. Okay. Sonic Overload. We lose out on our primary attack, but it's fine. 75%. Oh, come on. There you go. That's good damage. 35 piercing. Dude. How on earth did you get 10d6 piercing? Wow. Just for a single hit, 5 damage, 1 necrotic damage, 5 psychic damage, plus 35 piercing, plus 5 psychic. Dude. That's got to be one of the worst hits he's ever received. Then you can safely run away. Which seems like it's not the worst call. If he wants to focus on attacking her while she's in front of him and prone, that's a win in my book. Alright, Minthara. Take out these guys. I don't want to have to worry about them joining the fight. Although the constant attacks or armor of Agathis hits isn't amazing. Oh, I was going to have her do haste, wasn't I? Well, she would probably lose it with all the damage she's taking from the armor of Agathis. Probably. So it's fine. You can't move? Yeah, you can. Okay. Block its path. Alright, Ketheric, what are you going to do? Oh, you are going after him. Yep, and Astarion's down. That's not a terribly unusual thing. If we can get him up before his turn, which Shadowheart can do, then he'll lose his action, but he'll still have both of his bonus actions. Unless he dropped his daggers. Doesn't look like it. Do we call lightning? What's your chance to hit? 25. I'm glad you're here, Jaheira, but your chance to hit is not amazing. We'll just leave it at that.
Blood it shall have to be.
Oh, I forgot to turn off her dual wielding. Again, didn't even manage to kill it. Oh, forgot that she'd draw the attack, but Sentinel may pull it off. There you go. Good job, Jaheira, for, drawing that attack.
Need to stay focused.
Alright, Shadowheart. I could have her jump, which would allow her to get close enough to Astarion. The fear was if I needed to use... Alright, we have Mass Cure Wounds. Heals all nearby allies. What does that consist of? Oh, that consists of a giant area. Well now, I assume nearby would be, nearby. Sadly, it doesn't hit Varric from where she's standing now, but that's fine. He's not hurt. How much does that heal? 3d8 plus 5, 8 to 29 healing? I'm hoping more on the 29 side than the 8. But yeah. Wait, it's choosing a target. Is it just a... Is it not healing everyone in this range and it's just a small number of people near Astarion? I guess I don't know. No, I get to pick 6 targets. Brilliant. Super brilliant. Okay. Minthara, you're quite hurt. So you can take some healing. Jahira, you can have some healing. You're not even hurt. Shadowheart, are you hurt? You're a little hurt. And you can't retarget the same person. No. Can't hurt undead, seems. I guess that's fair. I think that's everyone already. We've got it on 4 people of our 5 in barracks out of the range, so yeah. Finished selection. Okay, and Astarion is up. So he'll lose his primary action, but he'll get his 2 offhand attacks with sneak attack. And that is a win in my book. And you pull back into... Actually, just run away. I was like, pull back into hiding, but he seems to be very melee focused. So just get some distance. Alright, Skelly, what are you going to do? Another reach from beyond, don't care. Okay. So we've got... That skeleton's dead. So we've got 1 skeleton... And you, Ketheric, who's already half dead. Because Astarion hits hard. Because, yeah, our chance to hit isn't great. I mean, we could throw an attack at you, or just send all of them at him. If I use a higher level slot, gives an additional ray, so we could get crazy with it. Not sure that's the right call. We know he's able to resist movement. If I did Shocking Grasp, I can't get close enough. That's something I should have considered. Because then we get advantage on the attack. Otherwise, there's the idea of... No, but all of his saves are too good. I think his AC is probably lower than dealing with that +8 saving throw. Is it? Man, I don't know. I don't know the math. We could go with a level 5 magic missile and throw 7 magic missiles at him. They would get the stacking lightning damage. Because once we get up to 5 charges, it does more damage. Do I do a 5th level magic missile just so I can hit him for even more lightning damage? And then our lightning damage would get our charisma bonus. I'm gonna do it. It's silly. It's dumb. Absolutely. But I'm curious to see how far we bring him down. I don't think we're actually at risk of losing this fight. Astarion might drop again, you know. Nothing unusual. So now I'm just kind of playing around a bit. 115, if we do 7 magic missiles at him, how far does that drop him? Oh, only 20. 115 down to 95. Oh, because it treats the separate damages as separate. So he's able to resist with his dumb resistance. What is it? Reduce all incoming damage by 2. It's reducing both the force and the lightning damage by 2. Yeah, I didn't consider that. And considering that he's reducing both, the fact that he still took 20 damage is impressive. Yeah, because normally you would treat those as 2 separate damages. Or you would treat it as like one grouping of damage. That you're hitting him with, you know, 3 force damage and 2 lightning damage. Or whatever. And so you just treat it as, you know, 5 damage going in. And not cut the 2 off from both. At least that's how I would run it as a GM. So yeah, we want to hit him with high damage attacks. If we did something like Thunderwave, well, we can't really see. We'd have to get up to him. Just wondering about things that do saves. How good are his saves? We don't have a lot of save spells. At least none that are directed enough that I can see percentages. Because, like, I could hit him with this. Find an angle where it doesn't hit Astarion, like there. But how much damage, or what's the percentage on him for that? I don't know. I don't even know what my deck save DC is that he's got to dodge. No, we'll go Scorching Ray. At least it does 2d6 damage each. That's at least a healthy hit.
Enough. My lord beckons me.
Your lord?
You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter? Isabel.
Oh, okay. Hello. Right, there was the area under the tower that we never looked into. Luckily, she's immortal.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
Okay.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
I hope we don't need to go back and free her again. Also, where's Ketheric on the initiative? Hello? I was goofing around because, you know, we had won, effectively. But I think it's immediately led into a new fight with something far scarier. And I've wasted a bunch of high-level spells, jokingly. Alright, what do we have around here? Not much. So we've got this. Obviously, that's important. But Ketheric's vanished. Aelin vanished. Was vanished. Oh, I didn't realize that was the Dream Visitor talking about the tentacle. I thought that was like Jaheira. Okay. Alright, well, we used both of our actions, sadly. So let's back up. I'm not thrilled that he may have sent Aelin back to the Shadowfell, which does that mean he's now immortal again? Whenever we see him on the battlefield. Why can you not attack? Can't reach destination, not enough actions. But we can totally walk to here.
This way.
Okay, then walk to there. Oh, right. You don't have the actions. Right, because you just died. So we're out of initiative.
It seems we can't kill Ketheric Thorm without following him into the bowels of this place.
So, is he going to be immortal when we find him? Are we going to need to go back to the Shadowfell?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Jaheira, where did you go? I have questions. Okay, you're just wandering around. Sure. Also, we should do our usual amount of looting.
Fit in my pack.
Bottled tentacles. What? Long jar packed with full of severed tentacles. It's unclear if they're from a sea creature or something more sinister. I mean, grab them just because. Alright, our lethargy has worn off. Bottled blooms. Necromantic codexes, they're enigmas. Stamps in the end papers indicate the book was once part of the Library of the High Heralds when they occupied Moonrise Towers. The librarian's summary reads as follows. Very old scholarly treatise about obscure necromantic tomes and codices. Their mystic and arcane locks and how to unlock and decipher them. At the end, the librarian appended the following note. Urgent request from researcher Ilin Toth to borrow this book officially denied. Stated casual interest in the notorious necromancy of Thay is a clear warning sign that his interest is anything but casual. In any event, this isn't even the book he wants. That's the Tharchiate Codex. We ages ago found the necromancy of Thay and have been unsure how to proceed learning more. I guess we need to find a book called the Tharchiate Codex. Very cool. Alright,
on my way.
Let's keep looking around. We'll get to you in a moment, Jaheira. Sorry, but I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to loot all of this upper area. I doubt there's anything of note on any of these. I mean, depends on how much you count that as a note, but it's like, I guess I was mistaken. Kinda. The Scroll of Her Glory. You look important. An instructional missive to zealots of the Absolute offered an audience. To be seen is to be known, and to be known by her is most perfect. One must rid one's mind of all veils. Nothing can escape her unseeing gaze. So to hold any secrets before her is folly. All you have, every little scrap of your being, belongs to her. In return, you may be offered a fraction of her being. A shard of perfection lodged in your uncomprehending mind. We are true souls, after all, and the truth our souls hold is hers. Yeah, the Absolute is typically referred to as female. I guess that's my question, is that Ketheric referred to his lord, the power he gained from his lord. We know that over time he served Selûne, a woman, female, Shar, female, and the Absolute, female. Who is your lord? Lord sounds very masculine to me. So there's some other being he has now tied himself to. Again.
What now? Let's crack it open.
I guess we'll find out.
No time to rest.
What do we got? Ring of Exalted Marrow. Exhort the Risen and Ghoulish Touch. Subjugate the undead with your commands. Once per long rest, you can just subjugate undead. I wonder if that includes Ketheric. I mean, it gives a whiz save, so theoretically yes, but probably no. And then Ghoulish Touch, do 2 to 12 necrotic damage. Lash out with deadly claws and possibly paralyze the target for 2 turns. Elves and undead cannot be paralyzed by this attack because elves and undead are immune to Ghoulish Touch. Like the touch of actual ghouls. Fun. I mean, if there's someone who's not wearing a ring, I could have them wear that, but overall, not terribly impressed.
Catch a break.
And then we have all of these little side areas. Do any of them have anything of note? Besides just roots and trees growing out of them. Nothing in there. Because we weren't able to actually get up here and do a lot of examining last time we came up to the top of the tower. Hello, people? Get over here. Empty, empty. We, I guess, never even had time to loot you. Well, let's take care of that. Merculite Scourge. We've seen a lot about Mercule. I wonder if that's his lord. If he's now worshipping Mercule, which I believe was one of the 3 gods of death. Like one of the aspects of death. I don't remember which one. So 1d8 plus 1d6. Plus 1 weapon, has tenacity. Nothing terribly impressive. But Mercule, being one of the gods of death, is one of the dead gods of death, I think. Like, he and the other 2 eventually died or were killed off or something. So, I don't know what it means if Ketheric is worshipping him and getting power from him.
This must have been quite a view once.
Quite possibly. However, I think we're going to end this episode here before we talk to Jaheira and before we figure out what to do here. I assume we just descend through there. But yeah, we'll end here and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.